Our today's topic is about practicing question of the IUPAC nomenclature of the coordination compound, as we have learned on the whiteboard about the rules of the nomenclature of the coordination compound. Now we are doing only the practice questions. This is very short video, that's why I am making it on the paper. Otherwise we will always learn on the whiteboard. So let's begin. One thing more, if you want any kind of notes, so you can DM on the Instagram page Fast Learning Classes. I will try to make available notes for you. Now there are some examples of some coordination compound and we are going to name them. First of all, there is a KAgCN2. So K, when this get dissociate, it form K plus. If K is in plus, so we can know that this complex is in negative charge, so that's why it is anionic complex. Whenever there is an anionic complex, so that time we have to add 8 word in last of the center metal ion, and in the neutral complex or cationic complex there is no need to change any kind of name in the center metal ions. Okay, let's begin. So first of all we will write potassium. Why potassium? Because it is first it is before this complex ion, that's why we are writing first of all potassium. Then here is a AgCN2, so this is central metal ion. First of all we will write the name of ligand, then central metal ion. So there are 2 cyano, so that's why we are writing 2 cyano, its name is cyano. Then argentate. Why tate? Why we have added 8 word? Because it is anionic complex, that's why we are adding 8 in the last of the central metal ion. Now what is its oxidation state? Why it is +1? Why it is plus oxidation 1 oxidation state? So we are calculating it here, we are finding it here that K has +1 charge, so +1 for K. Then we are finding about the Ag oxidation state, that's why we have writing it here X. Then Cn, it means cyano has -1 charge, we have 2 cyano, that's why -2 charge, so -2. By solving this we will get X is equal to 1. Okay, now this is neutral complex. These two are neutral complex because they are not dissociating into cation and anion. Okay, that's why they are neutral complex. Now here are 3 ligand, Cl2, NO2, NH3, and this is central metal ion cobalt. So according to alphabetically order we have to write first chlorido, then first we have to write amine, then chlorido, then nitro. Okay, because A comes first in alphabetical order. So we have writing triamine because there are 3 amine groups are present. Then dichlorido. Why chlorido? Why we have added O word here? Because it is negative ligand. Then nitrito. This is nitrito, NO2. Why here N has been written? Because it is attaching through N to the central metal ion. NO2 can attach by the O or N also. So here NO2 is attaching by its N group to the cobalt. That's why we are writing it here N. Then cobalt. There is a oxidation state is 3. Why 3? So we are calculating it here. X for the cobalt, we are finding the oxidation state of cobalt. Then Cl has -1 charge, there are 2 Cl, that's why -2 charge. Then NO2 has -2 charge, then NH3 has -1 charge, but there are 3 NH3, that's why -3 charge. By solving it we will get X is equal to 3. Now Cr, PPH3, CO5. PPH3 it is triphenyl phosphine and CO5 is carbonyl. Okay, so first of all alphabetically order, carbonyl comes first, that's why we are writing here pentacarbonyl, then triphenyl phosphine, then chromium. There is no change in the name of the central metal ion because these are neutral complex. Why oxidation state is 0 of chromium? We are finding it here. X for the chromium, and PPH3 and CO are the neutral ligand, that's why 0 charge on it, there is no charge on it, and we will get X is equal to 0. Now second last question, COBr2 En2 Cl. There is a Cl in last of the complex ion. There was a K in first of the complex ion, that's why we are writing first potassium. Here Cl is in the last, that's why we are writing its name in the last. So here bromido and ethane 1,2-diamine are present. So alphabetically order, Br comes first, bromido come first. It is negative ligands. That's why we are writing bromido. O word is added here. So dibromido, bis it means 2. Bis ethane 1,2-diamine, it is the full form of En. Then cobalt, why oxidation state is 3, we will calculate it here. And then we have written chloride, it is in last because it is present in last of the complex. Okay, so we are finding oxidation state of cobalt. So X for the cobalt and -2 for the bromido, because here Br has -1 charge and we have 2 bromido, that's why -2, and En has no charge, it is a neutral ligand, and -1 for this chloride. So by solving it we will get X3. So that's why here 3 oxidation state. And last but not the least, very important, bridging ligand here, it is forming bridge. So here En2 cobalt, NH which is imide, and OH which is hydroxo, and then again cobalt En2 and +3 charge on the complex. So first of all we'll write bis, it means 2, bis ethane 1,2-diamine, then cobalt, and there is a oxidation state +3. Then we have to write mu word because it is forming bridge here, then imido. Then we will write hydroxo. First of all we have to write mu because it is forming bridge here. Okay, then hydroxo. Then again for this we will write bis ethane 1,2-diamine, then cobalt. Here oxidation state of cobalt, 2-time oxidation state because there are 2 cobalts are present separately. Now how to find oxidation state of cobalt? So first of all there are 2 En, it means it has En is a neutral ligand, so it has 0 and we have to multiply it by 2 because here 2 En present. Then X for the cobalt, then -2 for the imido, and -1 for the OH, and then again X for the cobalt and 0 for the En, and multiply by 2 because there are 2 En present. So by solving it we will get X is equal to +3. That's why we have put here +3 for the oxidation state of cobalt. So that's all about the practice question of the IUPAC nomenclature of the coordination compound. So I will make available the table of the negative, positive and neutral ligand name in my page of Instagram, Fast Learning Classes. So you can go and check it out. That's all for today. If you like my video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Keep learning. Thank you for watching.